Nailed it. Hey, some people are wondering, especially in this atmosphere of global pandemic where we're not gathering in large groups like in a corporate worship setting, how can we incorporate music into our ministry leadership? So welcome to the Ministry Leader Tool Bucket. And we're looking for tools on how to add music, or at least make that a part of what we're doing, even if we can't gather in large groups. So I had a conversation with my friend Brandon Arstead, who is an extremely talented musician, a good Christian guy. He is the pastor of Discipleship and is involved in worship at Redemption Community Church in Belleville, Illinois. So I had a conversation with him and said, how are you handling this? What are you doing? He gave me some tips that I want to pass along to you, and also just some experience that I've had in incorporating music. Now, one of the challenges is you might have a small group of people where nobody's particularly comfortable playing an instrument or singing. So if you're in a small group and you don't really have a leader, what do you do in that case? People may not be willing at all. And the thing is, you could just cut it out completely. However, what we see in Scripture is an example of music being an important part of the disciples' gathering. We're told that they would gather together and sing hymns. We see that when the apostles were thrown into prison, they would sing songs to God. So it's good for our people to know music. So here are a couple of tips or hints or things to try. One thing that you may want to try that I haven't done yet, but I'm looking forward to trying this with my own small group, is to invite people to bring to the group a song that is meaningful to them. Now, I'm not saying bring a guitar and sing the song. I'm saying bring or share a recording of the song, have the lyrics available, and to really walk through that song and what is it about the song that really resonates with them. What is the message? What are the lyrics? What do they see that ties into Scripture that helps them in their relationship with God? And to just kind of explain, this song is important to me personally because, and then explain it. And you might take a few minutes to listen to that song, and that's something that you can rotate from member to member, and even build a playlist for your small group of songs that are meaningful. Something we need to keep in mind whenever we share songs is what's meaningful to one person isn't necessarily going to be meaningful to another, and we've got to be careful that people's feelings aren't hurt if they're the only ones who like the song. I know, because I've been in that position where I'm the only one who likes the song. So we just need to be careful to not take it too personally. Another thing, if you're meeting in a video capacity like we are right now, it's kind of difficult to organize more than one person singing. But if you've got a person in your group who feels comfortable leading a song, and this is something that I have done in a prayer meeting, you can have the other people would need to mute their microphones, and that one person would lead into their microphone, and other people would be invited to sing along with that one person. Now, it's not the same as corporate worship, but it does incorporate that kind of reflective time. It engages our senses in the way that music does, that just words alone do not. Another thing that you might do that our church is doing right now is put together have somebody who knows, who's keeping in touch with what's the latest worship music or what has our church enjoyed in the past, and put together a playlist that you share and encourage people to listen to during the week, and to have their own kind of worship time. If maybe they're not familiar with worship music at all, this would be a chance for them to get more familiar, to get more comfortable, and maybe they'd move to a point where when people can gather, that they're going to feel more comfortable because they know the song, because they have enjoyed it before, singing it in their car or in their home or in the shower or whatever. Maybe they'd be more likely to sing it with a couple of other people. So those are a couple of ideas. They're real simple, I know, and I'm looking forward to trying them more and trying to get more music involved, because that's one of the one of the blanks that we need to fill in our processes as we've decentralized the church during a global pandemic. And maybe you're watching this and the global pandemic isn't happening. There are still issues and opportunities with how do we get together with people who we're discipling and incorporate music that engages their heart, their voice, their senses in connecting to God. So I hope this helps, and if you've got other tips that you've tried, then certainly share some comments so we can get kind of a discussion going. If you got questions, do that. If you want to make sure that you get a notice when a new tool is added to the tool bucket, there's all kinds of buttons that you can push all around here. There's like bells and subscriptions, and just push them all. Just all buttons. Yes. All right, go lead.